Okay, so as a producer, I'm basically responsible for handling all of the back end operational aspects of a production. So I'm in charge of bringing on the design team, hiring the designers with the approval of the director, of course, and basically managing their efforts over the course of the production. So making sure they're staying on budget, which I also work with the director to approve in association with the board. And if any issues come up with the designers, I basically help resolve them. Like if somebody needs help finding a prop or they need more money, we would go to the board to get more money.
So budgeting, financing, procuring talent,
Yeah, and also too, like I have
and marketing.
Yes, well, I do have a say in the casting process too. I mean, ultimately, the decision is the director's, but I also oversee the publicity effort too. When we put out a press release and we do an email blast, any other videos, I'm basically responsible for overseeing that and helping execute that. Once the show hits the stage, I get bagels and donuts and pizza for everybody as needed, and I'm just basically responsible for overseeing everything and just making sure that everything is running.
So if somebody starts an endeavor, like to make a movie or make a play, and they start it, but they're not the director, they would technically be the producer if they're getting the funding and whatever.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
So you're talking in a commercial setting, yeah, they would be responsible for getting the money, for raising the capital to set up the venture.
So anybody starting a movie or a play technically counts as a producer, even if they don't want to do as much of the producing work.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, for more commercial ventures, like you're going to have people that have more of a say in the creative process. I don't have that kind of say, like in a community theater setting.
Yeah.
But for a more commercial venture, then like you have the producers that would have a vested interest in the creative process.
Procuring the talent, finding them, keep making sure they stay within budget, making the budget. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Anything else we're missing?
Yeah. Well, I mean, for producers of a film, once the film is released, they would work on like the distribution plan, the distribution deal.
I was about to say, what does that mean? The deals with
negotiating,
the theaters and
with like agents and managers, and like representatives of the talent to secure everybody.
Okay.
And that's for a film. Once the film comes out, the producer's job is pretty much done. But if you're in theater, it's basically like running a small corporation day to day. Once the show opens, you have to basically oversee the day-to-day operations. Now, in theater, you have like the main producer that does that, but there are also some producers in theater that just write the check and show up opening night, and they don't. That would be the lead producer who oversees the day-to-day operations.
See, this is what gets me. It's one of those things when you explain it to me, I get it, but then later on, you're like, I feel like I don't know, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
It kills me. So I just like to keep it for.
Yeah.
What is the word for the future generations? So anytime I could look it up and remember what the hell does a producer do?
Yeah.
Because I never understood it.
If you have any questions, just let me know.
Yeah.